Bateria Power contacted me and asked if I wanted to do a review of their 20 amp MPPT solar charge controller. I thought it would be a good idea because I've wanted to build a portable solar charge controller down south where I'm building my small house in the woods. It's always good to have extra power out there because I'm totally off the grid. When I first thought of doing it, I was going to do it there, of course, but I didn't have enough time, so I brought it back with me, and I was going to actually integrate it with this system here. But on second thought, I decided to leave this system just as it was. This system is powering the refrigerator and a couple other things here in the garage. I wanted to use this specifically to power up some 12-volt lights that I'm going to put in the garage here. So as I talk about the benefits and the special features of this small portable charge controller, I'm going to show the connection for these, the MC4 connector cables, and this connector here that would go to the battery. In addition to that, I actually purchased on my own some solar panel connectors here because I have to have cables that will actually take the power from the solar panels and bring it down and connect to this solar charge controller here, which will be going here. So I'll show you that, and I'll talk about the benefits in the meantime, and we'll get back to you. So some of the main features of this 20 amp solar charge controller by Bateria Power is efficiency in charging. The solar controller is specially designed for 12 and 24 volt batteries, compatible with various 12 volt and 24 batteries such as AGM, gel, deep cycle, sealed, lead acid, flooded, and LiFePO lithium batteries. The solar charge controller utilizes a 3-stage charging, equalize, float, boost system to optimize the charging performance and protect the battery. A built-in protection system provides multiple protection. And this solar charge controller is basically plug and play. The solar panel charge controller owns solar panel female and male connectors, which allow quick connection to the solar panel. This controller has good waterproof performance, so even if you use it outdoors, you don't have to worry about inclement weather making it unusable. I personally would actually just go ahead, if I'm going to use it outside, just put it inside of some kind of a container or cover it just so that it's protected. So those are some of the features of this Bateria 20 amp solar charge controller. So one of the other features that I like about this solar charge controller is that you have Bluetooth connectivity. You can download the Charge Pro 2.0 and you can actually monitor what your charge controller is doing. You can look at the solar input, the battery, the current, the DC load. You can actually look at what the solar charge controller has been doing over time. And you can actually equalize everything in here, meaning that if you are actually using a AGM battery, you can change that here. You can also change it here because this thing works with a one-touch button right here. And that's actually pretty easy to use. You push it, you hold it, and it'll start to blink. And then you can go through this little bottom section here that will actually tell you which battery that you're using, and you can choose from there. So that's another good feature that I like about this solar charge controller is the Bluetooth connectivity. Okay, the Bateria 20 amp MPPT charge controller is all set up and attached. As you can see here, this cable here is going to the battery, which is going down through here. That's all connected, and the input side over here comes down. These are the MC4 connectors that I put in. They are connected to the solar power wire, which is going up and over here and up over the refrigerator and out back there. So those are all connected. So everything is great. I took up 2 100-watt solar panels. Only one is able to be connected to this charge controller because I actually connected 2 and I got the error message F10 and that was over voltage. So I only let it stay on for a quick second and unplugged it and looked up the code, and that's what it was. It was too much power going in, so I unplugged that one. So now I only have one 100-watt solar panel connected to it, and as you can see, when I turn on the light here, the battery is at 13.2 volts and I'm collecting 0.8 amps, and this is actually what the charge controller will tell you. And if you connect to the Bluetooth app, you'll see that it says the same thing in there and give you more information. So thus far, this Bateria 20 amp MPPT controller is working just fine. A little bit later, I'm going to get another 12 volt power block, and I'm going to connect it here and to the battery so that I can run all the 12 volt appliances or whatever I like off of that, and I don't have to bother with taking out the battery anymore after I get that set up. So thus far, everything is good, and that's it.